What's going on, guys? In today's video, we're going to talk about how you can bid on product contracts and get funding for them without having no money up front. Okay? Let's get into this video. All right, as you see here, we're at interfacefinancial.com. Early payments reinvented. What this is a factoring company. Factoring is selling your invoice to a company and they will pay you at a discounted rate for your invoice. And with factoring, it can be a way for someone to get in the government contract bidding on a product and not having any money up front. And also, a factoring company may help some of you in your business and you may have not known about this. So we're gonna go ahead and break this down for you today. All right. So what we would be looking for is invoice factoring. Invoice factoring is when you get an invoice, you sell it to this company and they'll give you the money up front, but at a discounted rate. All right, let's see what they say. They explain it right here. Your company delivers goods or services and issues an invoice to your customer. IFG purchases your company's selected invoices at a discount and pays you immediately. You notify your customer that the invoice has been assigned to IFG. The customer will be the government. Your customer pays the selected invoices directly to IFG as scheduled. Now, not every factoring company is the same. With that being said, doing this in government contracting, it gets a little tricky because that percent, that might be your profit. But if you can bid on a contract and have substantial profit on top, you definitely want to use a factoring company if you want to get a hold of that capital as soon as possible. Let's go over to another website here. This website is called factorfunding.com. Okay, let's see here. Okay, this is accounts receivable factoring. Basically the same thing. And as you see here, they tell you what type of companies can factor receivables, shipping or freight companies. So, hey, you guys out there, if you got a trucking company and you need some factoring done, here you go. Staffing firms. I know there's some staffers out there. This could help you in your everyday business, janitorial, retail, manufacturing groups, and other small business and startups. As you see, these factoring companies are not specifically made for government contracting. These are for regular small businesses. So I just wanted to come and give you guys this little secret sauce here, just in case you didn't know. Some of you may have known, but it's always great to share information. I hope you guys are getting value out of this video today. Okay, let's go over some of the benefits of factoring receivables. With these factoring companies, they actually work with you one-on-one in a case-by-case basis. And here's another company here, acceleratedpayments.com. They also do factoring as well. If some of you are wondering, is factoring even legal? Yes, it is. How will we figure that out? We would look at the FAR clauses. So let's go over to the FAR. We're gonna browse the FAR. We're gonna go to, I think it's part 32. Yeah. Part 32, contract financing. Okay, here it is right here, 30 assignment of claims. And this will explain everything you need to know about factoring. And once again, guys, we want to make sure we're staying compliant in everything that we're doing. So that's why when I'm showing you these factoring companies, I'm also showing you the FAR clause that is pertaining to factoring, and factoring is legal. Yes, you can use a factoring company in government contracts. You go to FAR clause 32.8 and it'll explain everything about about using a factoring company. If you're going to use a factoring company, you do have to notify the government and let them know that you're using a factoring company, because they don't want to overlap the payments. They don't want to pay out two people at the same time. If you're using a factoring company, they're going to have to deposit that money into the factoring company's bank account. That, to me, as well, is another downside, because I like to keep cash flow going. The more money you have coming in, the more money the bank is willing to lend you, you know? So if you don't have all that good credit, don't worry, you're selling invoices. Once you submit your invoices to these factoring companies, they want to make money off of you. They're gonna buy that invoice at a discount off of you and get you access to capital that you wouldn't normally have. I would advise, if you're gonna use these factoring companies, I would advise that you use them on your personal business. But as I stated earlier, you definitely can get involved with products with no money down by using a factoring company. All right, guys. I hope you got value out of today's video. Well, with that being said, drop a like, hit subscribe, lead it vibes out.
Navigating these corridors of power, every bit's a gamble, it's my finest hour. Building bridges, making those connections. I'm hustling hard, chasing reflections. In this game, it's about trust. Connecting hearts, rising from the dust. With every bit I'm aiming higher. Relationships ignite that fire. Contracts sealed, I'll never tire. In this hustle we'll inspire. Proposal in hand, I make my case. With every handshake, I'm winning the race. It's not just paper, it's a vision. Creating futures with precision. Empower teamwork, we rise as one. In this journey we've only begun. With every bit I'm aiming higher. Relationships ignite that fire. Contracts sealed, I'll never tire. In this hustle we'll inspire. Call it teamwork, we rise as one. In this journey we've only begun. With every bit I'm aiming higher.